to you by Southern Crescent Women in Business Media Group. Our 2023 media participants include Debracia Hale of Divine Design Accessories, LLC, Melissa Ellis of Life Beyond Warner, Tyronica Carter of Radiant Styles, Shirley Solomon of Blessed Hands Home Care, Alicia Williams of the Dazzling Diva Collection, Sylvia Dennis Ray of the Alzheimer's Services Center, Kimberly Corbin of Meeting Shields, LLC, Catherine Jordan of the Savvy ID, and Yvette DeBest of Best Tax Solutions, LLC. I am Ariel Shaw, host and founder of Women Live TV and founder and president of Southern Crescent Women in Business Incorporated. We are so excited for season 3 of Women Live TV. You can catch us on Amazon Prime, Amazon Fire TV, all Amazon platforms, YouTube, and all streaming networks. Tune in. You don't want to miss an episode. Women Live TV. Hi, I am Ariel Shaw, founder and president of Southern Crescent Women in Business, and we are here again with Women Live TV. And we have a special guest, Miss Alicia Williams of the Dazzling Diva Collection, LLC. Welcome, Alicia.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell everybody, what is the Dazzling Diva Collection?
The Dazzling Diva Collection is affordable, fashionable jewelry for $5, where I get to dazzle you for less.
Oh, wow. And tell us a little bit about who is Alicia?
Alicia Williams is simply a woman of faith. A woman of faith who simply loves her family, who simply loves to empower women, men across the globe.
Okay, awesome. Now, you are working in the network marketing industry.
Yes.
And tell everybody else, what else do you do besides that? Because you're doing a little bit more than that.
As someone who's been in the network marketing industry for 11 and a half years now, which has been quite some time. Outside of that, I am also an author and also a motivational speaker, where I love to simply empower women to see greatness within themselves.
So you do an empowerment, and aren't you an author as well?
Yes, I'm super excited to have done my 3rd book collab. My focus is sharing my strategies for success. And all of the books, I talk about who I am and what it is that I do within the network marketing industry. In the network marketing industry, one of the things that we focus on is teaching you how to have success outside of non-traditional opportunities.
That's really good. Now, what got you into network marketing? What's your background? Where do you come from?
My background is education. I feel like I will always be an educator at heart. And so one of the things that I love to do is simply talk to individuals about what is their next step in life. So when it comes to my platform, I simply want to help you along that path, and whatever that path look like, let's put a plan in place for you so that you can achieve the greatness that you desire.
Absolutely. Now, you were in education for how long?
I was in education for 15 years before I decided to walk away from my career and do network marketing.
Now, that had to be pretty scary, Alicia.
Yes. Definitely it was.
So share a little bit about what that journey and transition looked like.
Walking away from my career after 15 years wasn't easy. However, me being a woman of faith, I knew that God had me. Yeah. I was secure in knowing that if I can do this, I can show others that they can do it too as well. Right. So start taking that step and that leap of faith to say that, you know what, for me, it was never about the income. It was about the time freedom. As a mom of 3 active children, a wife of 18 years, family was important to me.
Right.
And so I wanted to make sure I wasn't just so career driven, that I wasn't giving the time to my children that I know that they needed and that I desired, because I'm a mom at the end of the day. And I want to make sure I'm not missing out on those special moments.
I think that's really important that you brought that out, because people get into entrepreneurship, especially women, for different reasons.
Right.
You said it was time freedom. and the ability to spend time with your family.
Yes.
Now, how old are your children?
I have a freshman in college who just completed her first freshman year. Thank God for that. So she's 19 years old. I also have a junior in high school who's transitioning to be a senior. Here we go again. And my youngest, who is 14 years old, who will be entering high school.
Wow. Wow. That's really good. And how are you balancing, and it sounds like you're doing quite well now,
Yes.
that you've been able to transition out of a full-time position where people were requiring your time.
Yes.
Now you can set your schedule. How has that been impactful to your family as a whole?
Oh my God, I just feel like home life is great for everyone because now they have the opportunity to see mom. They're excited that mom is now not putting up the two fingers when she's coming to their events, and I'm there for the full ride of everything that is happening within their lives.
That's good. Our kids are only young for a short time.
Yes, yes, and those moments are important.
That's really good. Now, talk to us a little bit about your books that you have out, and how do people get access to them?
So I have 3 current books that I currently have. The first book is The World's Best Network Marketing Strategies. The second book is The Mental Cost of Entrepreneurship. Very interesting. That topic in itself is something that we can definitely go into. And last but not least, Secrets to Success. All of these books are available on my personal website, AliciaAWilliams.com. And also on Amazon as well.
Awesome. And what's next? What's next for Alicia?
What's next for Alicia is, you know what, let's see what God has up his sleeve. But for me, I'm looking to take my platform by storm by reaching as many women. I feel like when it comes to entrepreneurship, so many women are scared to take that leap of faith. And I want to show them that it can be done through some of my success strategies that were within the books that I've talked about.
Now, we've mentioned that you are in the network marketing industry. How has that been for you? What type of awards? How big is your team?
Let's say I've been in the network marketing industry, this particular company, for a little over 8 years. And I have a team now over 107,000 across the U.S. and U.S. Virgin Islands. For me, I get emotional when I talk about my team is because there's no I in team. I did not become Alicia, as they often say, the Alicia Wright Williams, just by myself. I had to do it with my team. My team is someone who goes to bat for me. I go to bat for them by giving them the TLC that they need to be successful within their own businesses. So I didn't do this by myself.
Yeah.
It took the team to make it happen with me.
That's really good. That's really good. Now, how are you able to provide that type of one-on-one with a team so large?
With the team so large, I've learned that there's no such thing as balance.
Yeah.
And I feel that I've learned to prioritize what's important. When it comes to my team, I try to focus on everyone, giving everyone my time, but I do it in such a way to where everybody receives that time. So I take what's most important, and then I kind of break it down to those that I know that are actually thriving, that can wait a little bit. So I put my time and effort into those that really need my assistance and to jumpstart their business.
That's good. So you have a strategy for that.
Yes.
Now, what nuggets can you share with me and the audience today about what has been your secret to success?
My secret to success for me is family, putting family first. I truly believe that my mantra is no one else is you, and that is your superpower. Know who you are and whose you are in this world. And if you can achieve that, I believe that you will become unstoppable in anything that you do.
That's good. And you're a woman of faith?
Yes, I am.
How has faith played a role into your everyday?
My everyday life, I can't do it without him. He is, in my opinion, God, the Almighty, is the CEO of my business. So my day doesn't start. Prayer is a part of my business plan.
That's good.
Yes. Thank you.
Now, what else do you want to share with the audience?
Stay tuned for more when it comes to Alicia Williams. I will be doing so much more. I have a platform that is coming near you this year, so stay tuned before 2023 ends. It's because the Alicia Williams will be in your studios, in your communities, in your home, on your platform, and on your stages to empower you to greatness.
That's good. That's good. And let me just ask you this. So your journey with entrepreneurship, did you imagine that it would look like this?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, I did not. My journey was simply to educate children. Being an educator at heart, I simply wanted to impact the lives of others. But I felt like God had a larger platform. I was always passionate with working with young girls and women. Yeah. That is my passion. Not to leave our gentlemen out, because I simply do love you too as well. However, it was the women for me. I will often see women who would struggle with wanting to do things different but was stuck and did not know where to start. And so I think encouragement goes a long way, and motivation goes a long way, empowering them to see that there is greatness within you, but you got to walk in it.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit, though, about your journey and what that has taken. What has it looked like specifically? So when you jumped into entrepreneurship, you said, I'm leaving this full-time position, which is comforting, but maybe not doing exactly what I wanted to do. Did you envision that 2023, this is where you would be?
No, honestly, I did not. That journey was simply an amazing journey, although not easy. That's because many people thought that I was crazy to walk away from a 15-year career in education, because I grew up in an era where you go to school for 30 years and retire on this job. However, there was a burning desire for more for me. And so when I took that leap of faith to say, you know what, there's more for me. There are people who are counting on me. There are students who are counting on me across the globe. And so I decided to walk away and to continue to take this network marketing industry by storm, by helping others through financial freedom, to find financial freedom and gain financial freedom through non-traditional opportunities.
And you keep saying non-traditional. I think that's very key.
Outside of your 9 to 5, and that would be your non-traditional, because a lot of people don't understand network marketing. It can definitely be a game changer for you and your families if you find the one that works for you.
Right. And you found that one.
I really feel like I don't feel like I found it. I feel like it was placed. God placed this opportunity in my path because he knew that I had a burning desire to work with women and a love for fashion. Let's not leave that out, because
Let's not leave that out.
It is definitely affordable jewelry, and we all know that women love jewelry. It's something that's going to be around for ages to come. And so why not have a product on hand that is going to empower women, but also become a conversation starter at the same time.
That's really good. That's really good. Alicia, we talked a little bit about your journey. We talked a little bit about, how you're balancing family. Now, what we didn't talk about, where are you from?
I am a native of Alabama, Mobile, Alabama.
All right. And how long have you been here?
I have been here for almost 20 years. So I'm still a Southern girl. And will forever be a Southern girl.
And did the roots and growing up in Alabama do something a little bit different for you and give you what you need to be successful here? Yes,
I would say that it definitely has been. My parents, although they are not educators, I come from a family of nothing but educators who are currently still in the field, who are principals too as well. So excellence was taught within my family. To strive for greatness. My maiden name is Wright, and so we were always taught to do things the right way.
I love that.
And it's one of those things that we have adapted in my family is anything that we do it in the right way and make sure that you're representing our last name.
So, Alicia, tell everyone, how can they find you?
Yes, let's connect. You can find me on Facebook as Alicia Wright Williams, also Alicia A. Williams. I'm also on Instagram as @Alicia A. Williams.
So it has been an absolute pleasure having you today, Alicia.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And this has been Women Live TV. We'll be right back with another guest, Miss Catherine Jordan.
Extreme Fun on Wheels Atlanta is a unique and exciting entertainment experience that offers a variety of activities for all ages. They provide an innovative approach to traditional party events by bringing the fun right to your doorstep. Extreme Fun on Wheels offers a range of services, including laser tag, video game trucks, tailgating, party bus, and much more. Their team, highly experienced in creating memorable experiences for all types of events, including birthday parties, corporate events, and team building activities. With their state-of-the-art equipment and experienced team, they provide an unparalleled level of fun and excitement that will leave their guests talking about their experience long after the event is over. Whether you're looking for something unique for your child's birthday party or a fun-filled activity for your office retreat, Extreme Fun on Wheels Atlanta has got you covered. They are committed to providing exceptional service and delivering unforgettable experiences that will leave everyone wanting more.
Hello, my name is Sylvia Dennis Ray. I am a caregiver and I am the Executive Director of the Alzheimer's Services Center. My journey started back in 2003 when my mom suffered from a ruptured aneurysm and it left her with dementia. Soon after, I became her primary caregiver. And that's when I realized the need for being involved with Alzheimer's and people who suffer from other related dementias. Clayton County Senior Services care for their seniors so much that they have partnered with us to develop a program that Clayton County residents can receive assistance with attending out-of-home day respite at the Alzheimer's Services Center. You can help us by volunteering or becoming a sponsor at any of our upcoming fundraisers. Visit our website at www.ascga.org. You can also follow us on our social media channels, Facebook and Instagram at ASC Morrow.
And welcome back to Women Live TV. I have a special guest with me today, Miss Catherine Jordan of the Savvy ID. Welcome, Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It is. I'm so excited to learn more about the Savvy ID. Can you tell the audience who you are?
Absolutely. My name is Catherine Jordan. I am the owner and principal interior designer at the Savvy ID. And the Savvy ID is a full-service interior design firm where we specialize in new construction, home renovation, full furnishings projects. And for those that want to work with us but may not meet the investment requirement, then we offer DIY services as well.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, Catherine, tell us a little bit about how you got into this industry.
Oh, it's just, I've always loved interior design. Okay. I've always loved beautiful spaces. Mm. And so I did it as a young girl.
Well, did we do good on the set today?
Y'all did good.
Okay.
But I could have jazzed it up a little bit more. But you did good. You did good. I just always love nice places. You know, because they really affect our mood and how we feel, and people don't realize that we spend a lot of our times inside buildings or home or what have you, and it affects our mood. Right. And so as a young girl, you know, I asked my mother that. I said, you know, I don't know how I charted this path. Yeah. And she was like, anytime you gave gifts, you would always get something for the home.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And so it was there. I just never knew. And I would do it for family and friends. Mm. You know, I had family members that were investors. I would help out here and there. So, yeah, I mean, I've always had a love for it. My husband used to say, we don't have to live in a magazine-ready home. And I was like, we do. Yeah. But that's when I had my older son. Now I have younger kids, and they have no respect for the home. They're like, we live here.
Right. So tell us a little bit, how long have you had the interior design business?
So I started my firm in 2015, but I was still working in corporate retail. Mm. And I hadn't left. I just wanted to establish the business first. Right. I felt like I was always called to do it, but I was afraid to leave that security from my corporate job, and I made good money. Yeah. So I started in 2015, didn't leave my job until 2016. And with that, I had the plan to work on it behind the scenes, while I also was able to be in my children's life, like be there for school, take them to school, pick them up. And I didn't get that with my older son. So I wanted to be a little bit more intentional with my other two sets of kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that flexibility with entrepreneurship is always a driving force for women.
Absolutely.
Now, you have 2 children. Tell us a little bit about your family.
So I have 3. I have an older son. He's 24. I have a 11-year-old daughter, and I have a 9-year-old son. He'll be 9 actually next Tuesday.
Wow. And you've been married for how long?
So my husband and I, we met in 99, and we've been together ever since. And we got married in 04.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's my ride or die.
Now, how instrumental is your family in your business?
Oh, girl. When I first started, like, it was all hands on deck.
Yeah.
You know, they would help in reference if I had a house to stage. So back then I was doing home staging, and that was like the highest revenue in my firm. So I had to go out to properties all over Atlanta, and my husband have a whole job, mind you. But if I was in a sketchy area, he'd be like, send me the address, and I'm coming to where you are. And if I was short where I couldn't have anybody to help me from the onset, he'll come. I have sisters, my own children at that time. Like, everybody, it was all hands on deck.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, the staging portion is your highest revenue, but are you transitioning that out of the business?
And I have. And the reason being, I feel like interior design is where I want to be because of where I'm headed. So right now, I'm in the midst of trying to build up my own development, transitioning my firm into a design build. That's what I wanted to do.
And the difference with that is
if a client come to me and they say, you know what, Catherine, I found a plot of land, but I want you to help see it through from the beginning to end. It's from conception to completion. So we're realizing the space, we're sourcing all of the product, equipment, materials, managing all of that, construction support, also furnishings, moving them right in, and all they have to do is come in with their toothbrush and they're ready to live. So I want to do the whole experience.
Well, so you're here with us on Women Live TV, but we might be seeing you on HGTV.
What? Yeah, speaking into existence. Absolutely. Absolutely. I received that.
Absolutely. That is amazing. So your business is based in South Atlanta?
Yeah, so we're located in McDonough, Georgia, and we've been there in that area for almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yep.
But you service?
We service all of South Atlanta. So, to be honest with you, I like the Southern Crescent area, Henry, Clayton. I like that area, but we do travel. Like, we have clients that do relocate, and we'll go if the investment level is right.
Right.
That's important.
I love the way we say the investment level.
Because it has it's a major deciding factor, you know, because you want to make sure that if you're investing in a professional interior designer, you want to make sure that you getting concierge level service, and you just have to have that discretionary income to get that.
Absolutely. Now, are you working with primarily residential and commercial, or just residential?
So, I do small commercial, like, you know, entrepreneurs in their offices and things of that nature, but not nothing large scale. Like, my sweet spot is all residential, like new construction. I will do some renovation, but my sweet spot is new construction.
Now, do you foresee that this business and your service area is going to expand beyond Georgia itself and outside of the state?
Well, it already has when I do my DIY services.
Okay,
I mean,
so you do that.
Absolutely,
okay.
yeah.
Right,
So I can do, when COVID hit, you know, that's when I implemented the DIY services, and because my staging slowed down and people were at home, right? And they got tired of seeing that same old honey-do list, and you see them on the Zoom call with that same drab background, and people got tired of it. They wanted to create a staycation. So that's really how my interior design side really exploded, is from COVID, you know?
That's good.
And I loved interior design because I get to really affect the person, like transform the person, not just the space, but also the person that's going to be living in it. So yeah, that's my sweet spot.
So give us a little background. Where'd you come from? Where are you in
I am
Atlanta?
Born and raised in Georgia.
Okay.
Native to
Georgia
Decatur.
Beach.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Born and raised here, and been here all my life. I stayed close to home because I was close with my mother. And she had sickle cell, and so I just never know when she was gonna need me. And she would always say, "Girl, go live your life." But I just couldn't do that, you know.
Now, are you an only child?
No, I have a sister. I'm the oldest though.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
You have one sibling. Okay.
And so I couldn't leave her. I just couldn't.
Well, that's important. Now, is your mom? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So my mother actually passed away last year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And she passed away of breast cancer. And she was my rock, though. Like, every success I've ever had, she's always been my cheerleader.
Yeah.
Every success. She's pushed me beyond, I felt like, my limits to what I can do. And if I ever got discouraged about something, she's like, you can't stay that long. You know, you don't have your pity party. Let's keep it moving. Like, she was my driving force for excellence. And, you just need that.
Your mom sounds like a very wise woman.
Yeah, she didn't play no games. She was like, okay, you done cried. Let's go. Let's get moving.
That. And see, that's how I am.
I know you like Catherine ain't no, let's get it. I know. And you need that. You know, you need that as a woman, because I want to be able to do that same thing for my daughter.
Right.
And I like to see her. I'm glad that she get to see me in this realm, because I didn't realize that it was, you can't see past the norm, like the traditional career, right?
Right.
And when you get in this element, I want to let her know, you can go to college, but you can also build your own empire.
Right.
And I want to start taking her on certain events so she can start seeing me in my element. So, yeah.
Now, has anyone else in your family been an entrepreneur? Are you the first? Okay.
No, so my grandfather, I called him Papa. That's my mom's father. He had a cafe. And I remember as a young girl, he would service his customers. He would let me go behind and stock the shelves and do all the things and watch him interact. So he had a pool table, a table set. He had a places to eat.
Yeah.
Then he had like the little bar area where people can chill out, talk about their day to day. And I just watched him. Like, he was very good with people, like service.
That's good.
Just very good with people. So that really taught me, like, you have to have good relationships.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I was young, he made me an entrepreneur before I even knew what that was. I was
really?
the youngest candy lady ever. Like, I think I was like 9 or 10. He was like,
so you're the candy girl.
well,
not the candy lady.
There you go. So he was like, I'm finna stock you up. I remember, I think it was Sam's. I don't know what it was. I know it was like a large grocery store. So he was like, I'm finna set you up, got my candies, set up. He said, now you can't eat all your product now.
Right.
You got to make money. He said, if you get something, you got to buy it, just like your customer would. So he was teaching me principles that I did not realize. And when I look back on it, and I was like, he was my example.
Absolutely.
He was my example.
That's a blessing. Mm-hmm. It really is. Mm-hmm. Now, as a woman in entrepreneurship, and in your particular field, is it a lot of women like you in that space?
Yeah, it's a lot of Black interior designers, and it's a lot of women interior designers. Okay. We actually have a Black interior designers network that I'm a part of. Oh, wow,
nice.
Right, and when we go to High Point Market and just markets across like Las Vegas, they have one in Dallas. Yeah. We like to link up.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Now, is that don't you guys meet at the Mart here in Atlanta as well?
That too. Yep. Forgot about my own home. Yes, we do too. We have a lot of events. And I used to, when I was in home staging, I used to be the chapter state president. Okay. And so we would have events at the Mart where we invite other designers and other stagers in, have a subject, a topic of discussion, mm-hmm. and that network with a lot of people that we didn't realize was in our back door. So, yeah.
You're a published author as well.
I am a published author, y'all. I am. So, I was grateful to be a part of that project, to talk about a little bit about behind the scenes about my success.
Now, is that your first?
It is.
Okay, but it's not your last.
It is not my last. I done been bit by the bug.
Absolutely. Yep. Mm-hmm. Now, you also made it on the cover of a magazine. That's not your first, is it?
No, it's not. Okay. So, in the past, let me see. When I first started my business, I did a collaboration with the organization, and I was on the cover of that magazine. But I'm looking to become, I'm going to say this to the audience, I will be in a magazine near you, and some of these Atlanta interior home magazines, so watch out for that. I'm speaking that into existence. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Now, Catherine, tell us a little bit about your secrets to success as an entrepreneur. Like, what keeps you motivated? What's your driving force?
I feel like I have a innate ability just to be successful. I think that comes from my mother, not allowing me to be mediocre and settling. And so I always felt like I could do whatever. If I fail, then I can get back up, And so I
confidence.
Exactly, the confidence.
That's it.
And you can have your moments, mind you, because nobody's perfect. But it's
Right.
like, what's after? What we doing after that?
Right.
And I believe my family, the support from my
That's
family, having good mentors and coaches, and I believe in surrounding myself with people that's going to help elevate me.
Absolutely.
I've always been that way,
That's
even
really
in
good.
corporate world. If you had something I want, I'm asking, how did you get that?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Yeah.
Even if I had the skill set or not.
And I think that's a boldness that we need to see more of.
Yes.
The confidence I love. I say women absolutely, you can see immediately when there's a lack of. So I
Absolutely.
think that's important because it translates also to your business.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, it has been an absolute pleasure having you on.
here.
Tell everyone, how do they connect with you?
So you can find me on social media, Instagram in particular at The Savvy ID, and Facebook at The Savvy ID KJ. And I'm on LinkedIn as Catherine Jordan. And my website is thesavvyid.com.
You heard it here first, guys. And we're wishing you the best and much success. Thank you again for joining us on Women Live TV.
Hi, my name is Tyronica Carter. Welcome to Radiant Styles Jewelry, where fashion and affordability radiates the jewel in you.
As the owner of Radiant Styles Jewelry, Tyronica offers affordable, fashionable accessories that are aligned with the ever-trending styles of today. She loves helping women and men feel and look their best in stylish accessories. As a team leader, Tyronica enjoys helping others begin their journey to success by joining her team and becoming their own boss. Since joining her growing company, she now leads a team of over 127,000 consultants and holds the second highest rank in the company. She has earned numerous free trips and other accolades and titles on her journey. She is proud to add author to the list of recent accomplishments. Tyronica strives to inspire, teach, and help others along the journey of entrepreneurship.
Follow me on all social media platforms and visit my website at radiantstylesjewelry2.com. Let's get you radiantly beautiful and get you started on your journey to becoming your own boss.